How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Capital Mindset Show. We're your hosts, Austin and Fabio. And Fabio, what are we looking at here today?
Today, we're going to learn how to get rich online through courses.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
My favorite, man. Yeah.
So I guess we could first talk about, for those who don't know, what are these courses? So if you're going through the internet, you're probably going to see a lot of content creators in various parts of the internet offering you the way to get rich just by buying a course. And the price of these courses can vary from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 to tens of thousands of dollars. I've seen up to $20,000, right? And for me, that kind of irks me, because a lot of the information presented in these courses is readily available on the internet for free already. And I know that through my journey, and perhaps your journey as well, that we've came across all that content for free or through our university courses. And they follow the same mantra. These courses, they usually say, university is a scam.
9 to
You got
5
to
jobs
exit
are a scam.
the rat race. Yes. And that's, it kind of lacks nuance. A lot of that lacks nuance. And by the way, it's kind of funny because they're claiming university is a scam for a variety of reasons, like saying that you could learn all this yourself, but yet they're charging you for that information that you could learn yourself. So, and it's ironic because they're usually a lot of personal finance courses that are failing to teach you the number one rule in personal finance, which is don't waste money, right? Yeah. Don't waste your money. That's probably number one. And that goes with anything in your life. Like maybe you shouldn't buy that expensive designer purse or whatever, right? Maybe you should take that money and invest it in yourself, or in an investment that's going to generate greater value in the future. And they always say, right, that you're investing in yourself and it's going to pay.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
That they always make the claim that you're investing into yourself, and they do it while showing you this pipe dream of a lifestyle that they're holding up in like this high regard, which is funny because I've actually heard that a lot of these guys are renting out their nice houses and cars. They don't actually own these things. They're just using this flashiness to draw people in, to try to establish that credibility, which actually we want to kind of investigate that credibility, because like Fabio said, the number one rule in personal finance is not to waste money. But the second rule, and we believe in investing, is you want to buy good businesses at attractive bargain, usually low prices. So basically, anytime you're ever confronted with a course and someone's showing you how they're driving a Lamborghini, or, oh, I can work, like 2 hours a week by the beach, trading stocks, blah, 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 blah. I get crazy returns, blah, 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 blah. The first thing you want to ask yourself when you see that price tag, because it's never anything light, it's always something like nearly $2,000, $1,000, $100 even. You want to ask yourself, what is this person teaching me in a course for, at the lowest amount, let's say $90? What is this person teaching me for a course worth $90 that I can't learn by myself from some of the greatest investors for $30 or sometimes even for free? And that's really one of the paramount questions that we at Capital Mindset would urge you to ask yourself. So let's actually take a look, because we have 3 books that we think that if you're new to investing, you're new to this channel, we think these books are fantastic resources to really get your feet wet in the water with what investing is. So here, the first book is The Little Book of Common Sense Investing. So basically, if you have no idea what you're doing at all, absolutely no idea at all, this book is written by John Bogle, who founded Vanguard. And it basically tells you to invest in index funds, which we'll have more resources going over index funds after. And then, on our website, capitalmindset.org, we're also going to have articles, like free articles and free resources for you guys as well. The second book is the most important thing. And this book is awesome because it takes conventional investing thinking and it kind of turns it on its head a little bit. And it kind of causes you to think outside the box a little bit and to question what you're commonly told. And then the third book, and we would not recommend this book yet until you have at least a basic fundamental idea, of which you can find anything for free online with these things, is The Intelligent Investor. And this is a fantastic book, but like we had just said, we would definitely recommend this after you have solid basic idea of the fundamentals to what you're doing. So Fabio, what is your opinion on these people that are charging these exorbitant prices for courses when you literally have resources from some of the greatest investors of all time for $15, literally?
Well, yeah, I would harken back to the idea that investing, even in yourself, right? The claim of investing in yourself, it's all about thinking whether or not something will provide greater value than what you are putting into it. And when you're investing greater and greater sums of money, you have to really think to yourself, what is my margin of safety? What are they doing that is different from what is freely available? And we include ourselves in that too. We are going to post a lot of free content for people to learn, and we're going to go over more or less what that kind of means. But these individuals who are creating these courses, for me, it personally kind of irks me. And it's actually one of the principal reasons why we began this journey, Austin and I, to start this Capital Mindset media group and share knowledge for free to teach people what it is to invest, right? And everything is about the future potential of something, right? So you do want to consider the future potential, but you never want to overpay. You never want to overpay for that future potential. And on that high end that we mentioned, that $20,000 courses, that's a lot. There's like no margin of safety there. You really have to be confident that you are going to somehow generate a substantial amount that you otherwise couldn't have. Okay, that's the key. You otherwise could not have with other options, right? So that course has to be so great that that information is just not found anywhere else. Right? That's what you're making as a statement by buying that. Otherwise, you're frankly, you're getting scammed.
Yeah.
In that case. Yeah, you're getting scammed. So that individual is taking $20,000 today, and you are getting a dream of something, right? So
okay. So let's actually investigate these claims a little bit using the numbers, like me and you love to do, Fabio. So let's say that you put $20,000 into an index fund. All right. So here,
very vanilla.
Yeah, basically. Now let's kind of investigate these claims a little bit, Fabio. Let's say that you took that $20,000 and you put it into an index fund. All right. So your initial investment will be $20,000. And you're not contributing anything. You've taken that $20,000 and you're just leaving it in an index fund. So 0. And then your length of time in years will be 10. And your estimated interest rate will be 10% with a variance of 5%. So on the low, it'll be 5%. On the high, it'll be 15%, but mainly this will be 10%. Now, this entire thesis here rests on a ton of assumptions. It's not accounting for inflation or tax effects or anything else. This is just basically just bare bones, a compound interest calculator. So basically, if it's compounding annually, let's see how much money you would have at the end of 10 years. You would have $50,000 at the end of 10 years following that 10% like interest rate. And then on the low end, you would have $32,000. Now, let's say those same resources that we just showed you, those same 3 books, they cost, not including tax, about $50 total. Let's say that per month you spent $50 a month. All right. Per year, $50 a month per year. You would spend $600 per year. Now let's see how many years it would take you to recuperate that $20,000 you initially spent. So let's do $20,000 divided by 600. That would take you approximately 33 years to recuperate that initial investment you put into a course. Now let's see what you did if instead you took that $20,000, put it into an index fund, but instead let it compound for 33 years. Basically, with the same 10% interest rate with the 5% variance, 33 years, you would have $464,000. And you didn't even do anything. You literally put this into an index fund. So the point here that we're trying to illustrate is that you want to buy businesses or invest into yourself at the lowest cost and no cost possible. There's an opportunity cost for everything, and you want to make sure that what you're getting, you're not foregoing a greater future benefit. Now, Fabio, I actually brought up the screenshot a little bit before, but let's kind of go over the Dunning-Kruger effect and what that could imply for people first getting their feet wet and just going over things for the first time.
Yeah, so the Dunning-Kruger effect is actually really applicable in this field, the investing field. So basically, when you first get started, you believe that you're really intelligent. You might get a couple few lucky trades, but in reality, you don't really know much, and that's because your experience is really low. So as you see on the experience axis, as you get more experience, you realize you don't really know much, and then you probably made a couple mistakes, right? And there's a couple areas where you can plot out here, and that's where we come in, or what we're trying to achieve is there's a burnout point, and a lot of people burn out in that trough right there in the experience curve. So they believe that they can't do it. It's too complicated. They can't do it. They give up. And in the investing world, it sums up to like something like them saying investing is a scam, it's a scandal, it's rigged against us, and they don't want to participate anymore. And that's probably one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make, especially for their lives, because it would mean that they're going to have a harder time retiring or living a comfortable life or achieving their dreams. Now, if you get past this point and you stick to it, you can get into the area where you're more experienced. I wouldn't say expert, but you can get into the place where you can take care of yourself. You know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And what we're trying to do is help people not stop and burn out. We're trying to help people along their journey. And we're trying to do so in a way where we're providing value. And we're going to provide a ton of free content that provides tremendous value on our website, capitalmindset.org. We're going to be posting a lot of content there, all for free. And we're going to try with this channel and with our website to help people who want to do this, get past that burnout point, right? Get past that experience curve, pass the torch along. Use Austin here. He's had work experience in the accounting field. I've had work experience in the wealth management field. And we've both been university educated in accounting. I'm in accounting and finance. And we're just going to try to get you past that point so we can help as many people as possible, because that's the point of why we started this channel and why we started Capital Mindset. Is we just saw so many things out there just misleading people, hurting people in our opinion. And frankly, for us, we couldn't just stand by. We wanted to get out there and do something about it. We didn't want to just sit by and just complain about it. We wanted to get out there and try to fix the problem ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I don't want to speak for you, Austin, but if you want to have a few words on that, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So basically what we're really trying to do, and we know that a lot of people are jaded first and foremost, and of the fact that usually when you hear about some free seminar, there's something that comes along after it, some seminar that teaches you that if all you have to do is just have a positive mindset and wake up at 4:30 in the morning and you're going to be a billionaire, and they're going to charge you like $2,000 to do it. We are serious. Our website is completely free information. It's completely free, and it's compiled from everything that we've learned both in university classes and that we've learned on the job and actual experience in the market itself. So that's really exactly like Fabio was saying. That's really the purpose of why this channel was started. And if you've liked what you've seen here today, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Capital Mindset Show. We're your hosts, Austin and Fabio, and we look forward to seeing you guys the next time.